Good morning. Guess what today is? That's right, it's Easter. Good Friday. Happy Easter, everybody. And today is a new day, and we are going to be heading out on a really good day of exploring along the way. We've got lots of ruins earmarked to go and have a look at. So I'm looking forward to showing you a recap of everything that we discover along the day, and hopefully, if all goes to plan, we will be finishing in Farina campground tonight, which I can't wait. We love Farina. For all those wondering how we went with the DCV Airbase overnight, we actually decided, as you would have seen in our video from yesterday, that we ended up doing a charge and making sure it was completely charged via 240 volt last night in the pub. And so this morning I'm going out to have a look at the unit itself and see how it's travelled. We decided to plug it in and have it running the van all night as its sole source. So it was including the fridge, all the charging things, lighting, everything. So I'm going to take you out there and we'll have a quick look and see how it is before we head off for the day. Won't be long. All right, so here we are. It's been in the car overnight and plugged into the van. It's actually, you can hear, we've got all sorts of things going on at the moment with car engines and whatnot. But the display on the area here, I've neglected to actually mention in my original video about this unit, is that showing you in hours, not minutes. So that's telling me at the moment, and it's constantly changing because it is hooked up to the car charging Anderson. Jason has changed over the lead, so we've got it running into our secondary battery unit today, and that's how we're hoping that the unit is going to charge throughout the day. And so at the moment it's started making this beeping sound. Now what we're thinking is that it was originally showing we only had about an hour 45 minutes left if we kept it at this rate. Now we've just had opening, shutting fridges, showers going, ovens going, a straightener going, all sorts of things, so it drained it pretty quick. Now we're only hoping that it starts to make this beeping sound when it thinks that it's going to run out of battery soon if you don't start to put more charge in than what you're taking out. So shortly we'll disconnect the actual van from the unit to stop it drawing power so it can just concentrate on charging, and we'll come back to it at the end of today and see how it's gone. But hopefully it all works out well, and we'll snapshot now for what we've done throughout the day, and I'll see you at the other end. Bye. So we thought, while we're still pulled out of Peterborough, that I would just check Wiki Camps and find where we can just fill up and get some potable water and empty our toilet. Even though it's only been a couple of days, it's actually going to be quite a few days indefinitely from this point on as to when we can actually get any water or use a dump point. So we figure we'll just top it up while we're here, top up our fuel as well, and yeah, get going for the day. So I'm just going to swing you around and have a look, and it's a really good little setup here. There's some toilets. You can see it's very clearly marked over on the toilet side. There's the potable water access, the dump point, and nice big area for the caravans to come in. So that's a really good win and a good start to the day, and we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. Now here's a hot tip. I cannot tell you how many times we've been to places and to potable water, and this little piece here we've had to supply ourselves and we've left it behind. Oh my God. So we keep spares in the car just in case we do it, but always try and make sure you remember to take your little attachment with you. So one of our stops along the way today is the Kanyaka pastoral station. It was actually one of the largest pastoral stations in the Flinders Ranges, and when I walk you through there, you'll see it was actually like a little small town. And the eventual demise of the station was the droughts in the 1860s and the transfer of wheat production in the 1870s that actually saw it come to an end. I was actually reading on one of the boards down there as well that it served at some point as a post office, and there was something like 237,000 letters that went through this station as well when it was part of a post office. So it's pretty impressive set of ruins here located in South Australia. So I'm going to take you around and we'll have a look at it all. As you can see too, it's quite a popular spot. As we were pulling in, there was quite a few other vans coming in to have a look too. It is Easter break and school holidays, so I expect that the Wilson Historic Site and the Station Master Centre. Interesting to note in this residence compared to a lot of the other old ruins is they're very high walls, so they had very high ceilings. Don't really know why this over others, but stopped off at and come to hopefully see Talc Alf in his Art Gallery, which he's located in Lydhurst, and he's a really clever guy who does some amazing sculptures through various rocks and other bits and pieces. And it is Good Friday, so I'm not sure if he will be open, but I think last time we came over, which was 6 years ago now, he never closes really. So let's take us around and see what we can find and if he's home. He's quite the character.
Is he?
Mm.
Yeah.
His work is incredible.
Thank you. Someone's got it. I'll wear people down.
Yeah, with your shoes.
Oh, I think we go around the other way. I don't know if we can just wander in or if we have to go to the... No, it's around the back there. See all these work?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Just expecting them to appear from around a corner or something. Freak out. Just come in and have a look. Alright.
Someone's moved that later.
Oh, has he? Oh, that's a bummer. He's got a story about every piece and what it actually means. We bought a piece last time we were here, and I can't remember what it is, but it's quite fascinating. All his stories behind what he does.
Yeah, okay. He's never access to it.
They're amazing, aren't they? Yeah, that. Yeah, he got his nickname because when he carves them, it's like talcum powder.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Oh, sadly it looks like he's not home, but at least we can admire his work for a minute. we've just pulled into Farina, as you can see, our campground for the night. And I wanted to just flip around and do a quick last check before we start putting load on the DCV Airbase. And it has rested. It's been about 7 hours charging through the Anderson plug, and it's sitting on 71%. So obviously it's not going to be full before we go into load tonight. But tonight as well, what we've decided to do is we're going to run the caravan on the gas bottle, because that's what three-way fridges were designed for anyway. So tonight we're going to plug the van in to the DCV Airbase for everything else as normal, and we are going to be testing out our Starlink for the first time finally tonight as well, to see how that works and how much draw it puts on the system as well. So that's all going to be very interesting to monitor, and we'll see how it goes. But right now we're just setting up into our camp, and I will try and have a quick look around shortly after we've set up, before we finish off for today's adventures. Well, isn't this crazy? We're still sitting at 67%. This is what we're drawing. We're in the middle of absolutely nowhere, and I'll show you the reason we're drawing this. Sun is gone now, so there's no more on the solar panels. And what do we have in here in the middle of nowhere? Wait, what's this? A wayward teenager on a laptop playing, oh, she was playing.
No, I wasn't.
I heard it.
I don't know what you were hearing because it wasn't
Roblox?
that. It wasn't.
Maybe.
I'm writing what you told me to
some
do.
game.
I'm doing my journaling.
Oh, she's doing her journal. That's nice. That's educational, at least. But how wild is that? In the middle of absolutely nothing.
Well, it's so wild.
Pretty good. I think someone's happy with the new setup. Now let's just hope it lasts, instead of someone using the air conditioner because they were a little bit hot.
It's true.
Won't last that long.
I'll put that fan on.
That's the idea. So there you go. Someone's happy.
Get me out of here.